All right, thanks, guys. The Caps take on the Sabres, 7 o'clock Eastern, puck drop in Buffalo. The Capitals are laying $1.55 on the road, total at 6.5. We are seeing a little bit of money on Buffalo in the early wagering. A 10-cent fade of Washington in the early going here. They open $1.65 down to minus 155, total 6.5. Right now, 52% of the consensus are leaning toward the over in this one. Buffalo's plus $1.35 on the money line. Washington plus $1.65 on the puck line. Braden Holtby for the Caps, Linus Ullmark for the Sabres. Holtby comes into this game with a 25-14 record. Washington top 3 in scoring in the NHL, top 10 in shots allowed. They're tied for first place in the Metropolitan Division with 89 points. They're tied with the Flyers. They are 41-20-7 on the year, 23-10-2 on the road. Alex Ovechkin, 47 goals on the year, 65 total points. Jake Verana, 25 goals, 27 assists. And John Carlson, 75 total points on the season. He's plus 12 when he's on the ice. Washington first in road scoring, top 10 in road offensive shots. Now the Sabres on the other side, losers of their last 6 straight. They rank in the bottom 3 in offensive shots. They're currently in 6th place in the Atlantic Division, 5 points behind Montreal and 32 points behind Boston in that division. They're just 29-31-8 overall, and they're averaging just 2.8 goals per contest. Now, 7 out of Washington's last 9 did get over the total. They're also 20-15 to the over when they travel. I'm going to lean Washington minus 155 and the over 6.5 in that game. Before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick timeout and welcome you to the show. Got some lines and personal leans out for Monday's NHL action. Happy Monday to you. Hopefully you had a great weekend. Now before we go ahead and dive into some more free lines and personal leans right here on YouTube, I just want to quickly remind you once again to check me out on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage, where we improved to 3-0 in our last 3 board member tier package plays yesterday on that website. That's going to put us at 7-1 in our last 8 board member tier package plays on that site as well. We do daily premium sports picks on that website beginning at just $1.99 through the end of the month. We bill you the day you sign up, and then the first of every month following that. We have a bunch of different memberships, tiers, and packages that you can subscribe to. And one of our packages right now, the NBA tier package play, we have a NBA tier package play going off tonight. We're 3-0 in our last 3 NBA tier package plays. We're also 13-3 in our last 16 NBA tier package plays on that site as well. You might be wondering, hey, why would I buy a package from you when you give me all the picks for free here on YouTube? And that's certainly a great thought, a great question. But the problem is, if you were going to bet every single game on the board side and total, it's just not a winning formula for success. The math becomes aggressively against you if you bet every single game on the slate. So what I do on Patreon, I make life a lot easier for you. I just break it down to 4 to 5 premium picks per night. They're games that I personally have action on, high percentage picks. And I'll tell you this much, my current Patreon record is a whole lot better than it is here on YouTube, handicapping every single game. Now, we did go 2-3 yesterday on Sunday, so certainly not our best effort. We're right in the middle of a really, really tough slump in the Delhi Best Play tier, but we're certainly looking to turn things around. And as far as the other packages are concerned, we are red hot in virtually all of them. So go ahead and check out the record. You can see for yourself. My record is on my homepage. Once again, link for that site is in the description section below. That is patreon.com/BrockPage. All right, guys, let's go ahead and dive into some more free lines and personal leans right here on YouTube. All starts Eastern Standard Time. And on deck, we've got the Coyotes taking on the Jets, 8 o'clock Winnipeg. The Jets are laying $1.25, total 5.5. We are seeing a little bit of money on Arizona, a 5-cent fade of Winnipeg in the early going here. The Jets open $1.30, down to minus 125, totals 5.5. 54% of the consensus are leaning toward the over in this one. Arizona plus $1.10 on the money line. Winnipeg plus 210, laying the goal and a half. Connor Hellebuck for Winnipeg, Darcy Kemper for the Coyotes. Kemper comes into this matchup with a 219 goals against and a 929 save percentage. The Coyotes rank in the top 3 in goals allowed, top 5 in goals allowed on the road. They are 23-13 against the spread when traveling. And of course, when I refer to the spread or ATS or the number, I'm referring to the puck line in the NHL. So once again, 23-13 ATS on the road. They're 10 points back of Vegas for first place in the Pacific, so they're not too far off from that top spot in the division. Christian Dvorak, 18 goals, 20 assists, 38 points. Carl Soderberg, 17 goals, 17 assists for him. And Clayton Keller, 17 goals, 27 assists for the Coyotes. Arizona's allowing just 2.6 goals per game. Winnipeg on the other side, they rank in the bottom 10 in shots allowed on average per game, bottom 10 in home scoring. They're averaging just 2.8 goals per contest on their home ice. Now, total-wise, the Jets are 6-2-2 to the under in their last 10, 22-14 to the under on their home ice. Arizona 7-2-1 to the under in their last 10 themselves, 24-12 to the under when they travel. I'm going to lean Arizona plus $1.10 and the under 5.5 in that contest. Next game, Panthers. Blues, 8 o'clock, St. Louis. The Blues are minus 160, totals at 6. We did see movement on both the side and the total in this one. We're seeing a little bit of money on Florida. We're seeing money on the under in this one, a nickel fade of St. Louis, and movement downward on that total. The Blues open $1.65 down to minus 160. Total open 6.5 down to 6 flat. The Blues 9-1 straight up in their last 10. Top 5 in shots allowed. They're giving up just 2.4 goals per contest at home. Now the Panthers on the other side, losers of 4 out of their last 5. They're also just 2-6 straight up in their last 8. Florida ranks in the bottom 3 in goals allowed, bottom 10 in shots allowed. And total-wise, we're looking at a Florida squad who's 18-15 to the over when they travel, 41-27 to the over on the year. So I think we're going to see this one potentially fly over the total. I'm going to lean St. Louis minus $1.60 in the over, 6 goals in that contest. Next matchup, Golden Knights, Oilers, 9 o'clock, Edmonton. The Oilers are minus 125, total at 6. Money's on Edmonton in the early wagering. They open $1.20 up to minus 125, total 6 flat. 69% are shaded toward the over. And right now, Vegas is plus 105 on the money line. Edmonton plus 205 on the puck line. Edmonton just 13-19 against the spread at home, bottom 5 in offensive shots. They also rank dead last in home goals allowed. Golden Knights on the other side, winners of 8 out of their last 10. They rank in the top 10 in road goals allowed. They're giving up just 2.9 goals per contest when they travel. When it comes to this total, the Oilers are 20-12 to the over on their home ice. I'm going to lean toward another underdog. Give me Vegas plus 105 in the over, 6 goals in that contest. Next and final matchup for the show, it's going to be Avalanche taking on the Kings, 10:30 Los Angeles. The Avalanche are minus 135, totals 5.5. Colorado 8-2 straight up in their last 10. They rank in the top 3 in scoring on average per game, top 3 in road goals allowed. They're giving up just 2.5 goals per contest in that category. I'm going to lean Colorado minus 135 and the under 5.5 in that contest. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. I got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. I really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. Happy Monday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.